Hey, Nibbles.
Hey, cousin.
Say hi.
Hi.
So the latest modification is I didn't like the sharp edges, so I went and put some pipe insulation on the sharp edges, and I added these nylon straps here to help to aid in when I'm getting out of the kayak. I can actually grab something here. I put one on both sides here so that way I can pull myself up, because I found, I'm an older guy, and I found that it's not easier for me to or it's easier now for me to get up by being able to pull and leverage myself from these straps. So anyway, that's my latest modification to the TuckTec kayak. So I think I showed this in the last video, but I'll show it again just in case if you missed it. Because of the sharp edges here on this triangle shaped rod, the paddle, I wrapped some closed cell foam around it, which makes it a lot more comfortable when you're grabbing it. Before, I couldn't really handle it so well. It's just too sharp like that. So now I put these on there. It's a lot more comfortable now. Nibbles. The other thing that kept on happening is this strap on both ends kept popping off of this black hook. So what I decided to do was, go ahead and hook it like that, like it's supposed to be, but usually it always pops back off again. But let's take a heat gun. Now I'm going to heat up the center of that strap right there. Get it nice and warm. Now it's pliable. What I want to do is I wanted to make, oh, that's hot. Make more of a crease. Now take a look at that. This is fitting a lot tighter now. I won't have to worry about that one popping off anymore. Now for future mods, getting rid of this seat. As you can see, this seat here, this is my wife's kayak, but even on my seat, this backrest here, unless if you have it way in the back here. We like to sit further up front because of paddling with these pads here. So anyway, what happens is this backrest is really weak and it doesn't provide any support. So I'm going to go shopping for new seats. So I discovered another badly needed modification. What I noticed that my kayak, as well as this one here, when I'm in the water, it veers off to the right. And I think I see the problem here. I think you can see it too. That notch right there is not centered. So what it's doing is it's forcing the rudder off to one side. And that's going to cause a steering reaction in that rudder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to notch this out here. So that way the rudder sits center instead of off to the side like that. Well, I would have liked to have made a V notch here instead of this square notch, but because it was cut so far back here already, then figured, well, a neutral position here for the rudder where it has the freedom to move around this way is better than what it was before. It was always going to the right, and I couldn't figure out why is it going on to the right, and I was thinking, well, it's got to have something to do with the rudder. And voila,